The most dangerous place in the world right now, you all don't know, chat. You all don't know. Let's listen. Pay attention. You all will get something amazing from this thing. Let's pay attention. Let's go, guys.
It didn't become dangerous overnight.
Okay.
The story of
Wow.
Afghanistan is a long one, and it starts decades ago. In 1979, everything changed. The Soviet invasion of Afghanistan turned the country into a battlefield. What followed wasn't just a war, it was the beginning of a cycle.
Are you kidding
Different
me?
groups fought for control.
Whoa,
Cities were damaged. Millions of people were forced to flee their homes.
whoa,
And when the Soviets
whoa,
left,
whoa, guys.
peace didn't come. Instead, a civil war began. Former allies turned
Really?
into enemies. Power was
Really?
up for grabs, and the country became even more unstable.
Oh my God.
Out of that chaos, a new force
Guys,
rose,
keep on
the
listening. We're
Taliban.
gonna get
They
something.
promised order, and at first, some people accepted them because they were tired of the fighting. But that order
Playing
came
with
with
me,
strict
right?
rules, heavy control, and very limited freedom.
You play?
Then came another turning
No,
point.
no, no, you play.
In 2001, after the September 11 attacks,
Whoa.
the United States launched a war in Afghanistan. For years, international forces tried to rebuild the country while also fighting insurgent groups.
But I don't know what the 9/11 attack is. It was an attack that was spearheaded by Osama bin Laden from Afghanistan, yeah? And honestly, ever since that time, man, it has been terrorism all the way. And like the government are not even playing about it. The United States, especially, they are fully against terrorism. So they set up what they call a movement called a movement against terrorism. So guys, I'm so elated.
There were moments of progress.
Yo,
Schools reopened, businesses started again, but the conflict never fully stopped. It became a cycle.
are you
Violence,
kidding me?
rebuilding, then more violence.
Woo,
And after 2 decades, in 2021, everything shifted again.
woo,
The
woo,
Taliban
woo,
returned to
guys.
power. Almost overnight, systems changed. Governments collapsed.
See?
Many people rushed to leave,
Really?
unsure of what the future would hold. And that's how Afghanistan
Oh,
became what it is today.
guys, keep on
Not
listening.
because of one
We're
event,
gonna get something, yeah?
but because of decades of conflict stacking on top of each other. War weakened
Playing with me,
institutions,
right?
instability slowed development, and uncertainty became part of everyday life.
No, 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 you play.
That's what makes it one of the most dangerous places in the world. Not just the presence of conflict, but the history behind it. A history where peace never had enough time to fully take root. And for millions of people living there, that history isn't in the past. It's something they still live with, every single day. But the danger here isn't
Are you
only about
kidding me?
conflict. It's also about survival.
Woo,
Many families face serious economic hardship. Finding
whoa,
enough food,
whoa,
accessing clean
whoa,
water,
guys.
or getting medical care can be a daily challenge. When systems are fragile, even small disruptions can have major
Really?
consequences. For women and girls,
Oh
opportunities are more
my
restricted.
God.
Access to
Guys,
education
keep
and
on listening.
employment is
We're
limited
gonna
in
get
many
something, yeah?
places, shaping what the future can look like for an entire generation. And yet, even in these
Playing with me,
conditions,
right?
life continues. Families support one another.
You playing?
Communities
No,
adapt.
no, no, you playing.
People still hold on to hopes for stability, for opportunity, for a
Whoa,
better future. So when Afghanistan is called one of the most dangerous countries in the
what?
world, it's not just because of one issue. It's the combination of long-term conflict, economic
Yo,
struggle, and uncertainty that shapes everyday life. But behind that label are real
are you
people,
kidding me?
not headlines, not statistics.
Woo,
People navigating challenges most of the world never experiences. And that
whoa,
raises a bigger
whoa,
question.
whoa,
What
guys.
happens next? Because the future of Afghanistan isn't just about danger.
Really?
It's about whether stability can
Really?
grow, whether opportunities can return, and
Oh
whether the next
my
generation
God.
will inherit something different.
Guys, keep on listening.
Until then,
We're gonna get something.
Afghanistan remains a place where resilience is tested every single day, and where survival itself can be a
Playing with me,
challenge.
right?